So it seems that Elon kept to his latest timeline for the FSD Beta 10 release that we talked about last week. We're showing you some footage here from the Dirty Tesla YouTube channel of Beta 10 driving a few days ago, doing an amazing job. Elon said Highway Stack is still production version as it is more polished than FSD for now. Single Stack for All should release in 10.1. Can you just remind viewers of what the different stacks are?
So when he's talking about Highway Stack, that's autopilot on the highway that we use all the time. So,
okay, so version 10 is still just using the regular highway version.
Right, so navigate on autopilot, that kind of stuff. They didn't reinvent the wheel there. They just slap that in, so I guess you can seamlessly transition between highway and surface roads, and it will just do it.
Frenchie wasn't as impressed, saying on Twitter, overall good build. It has incremental improvements over 9.2. It's way more confident in turns. Unfortunately, it continues to make silly mistakes. Thanks, Elon and Tesla team, for the hard work. Looking forward to 10.1 with single stack.
And Elon responded, he said, think of Beta 10 as enabling a significantly higher local maximum than Beta 9.
So I assume that means it's going to be better?
Yeah.
Eric Ralph had this interesting chart, which I thought was helpful. He said, this is generally how I've viewed FSD Beta thus far. Each new version seems to gain a lot of headroom and usually takes a step or two back, but quickly overtakes the earlier version after the first update. So you can see here that basically, yeah, a new version comes out. It's not quite as good as the last version, but then it quickly exceeds it. Right. And so we shouldn't probably judge version 10 by the first few days because it is a learning program. James Stevenson said, check it out. FSD Beta makes an unprotected left turn against cross traffic from both directions, even though tall hedges block the view on both sides. How? And I'd like to give credit here to James Locke and his YouTube channel that you should check out.
Elon said with 10.1, it will creep forward with more confidence and quickly reverse back a little, just as a person would if it sees danger.
Oh, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
And Gally got in on the action. He took his Model Y out with FSD version 10 for his monorail test, and it was a success. Now, this is where he turns under the monorail in Seattle and sees if the vehicle can navigate this really horrific, I must say, monorail designers. All these pillars are in the middle of the road.
With no curb, no crash attenuators, nothing.
Could you have put a sidewalk or something to protect?
Just a curb would have been nice to slow you down or let you know you were about to crash.
Right. But Elon filled us in on some of the details of how it works. He said FSD 10 predicts height from video pixels directly without needing to classify groups of pixels into objects. In principle, even if a UFO crashed on the road right in front of you, it would still avoid the debris. Some work still needed to tune sensitivity. Also, we need to figure out how to render voxel height of unknown objects in a way that isn't horrendous. But wait a minute, so it doesn't have to identify the object to know that there's a height to it. So that's pretty cool. So it's like, even if it sees something and it's like, I don't know if that's a tree or a kid, I know that it's something. Mm-hmm. And I'll try and avoid it.
Yeah.
Well, Elon left us with the build I'm driving right now is almost there. FSD 10 will blow your mind. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Turn on the button.
Let's do it.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Now You Know Clips.
You can watch full episodes of Tesla Time News on Mondays and in-depths on Fridays. Just click the link down below to head over to the Now You Know channel.